Welcome to the second episode of whatever this is, which we don't have a name for yet. We need to come
Oh,
up with a name at some point.
I gave some suggestions.
Yeah, but do you know what? I think
What?
people don't understand. Bang out of order is a very British thing, or maybe Australians understand it. And I was like,
Really?
will everybody understand that? Yeah. If you said to an
What you
American,
think
or
you think your
yeah, my
audience is
audience can be
international?
worldwide, Mr. International. It's
Okay.
like Pitbull but with hair. What? Do you know who Pitbull is?
Who? What? Pitbull.
Pitbull. Do you know who
The
Pitbull
singer.
is?
The singer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Pitbull. Yeah. I know.
He's
Oh,
got that thing
international.
called Mr.
That song.
International.
Mr.
Is it
International.
Dr.
Yeah.
International?
No, worldwide. He's always saying worldwide, Mr.
It's
International.
Mr. International. I'm sure it is.
Something like that. Yeah.
It's not
I can't
Doctor,
remember
is
the
it?
song. No, it's
Professor.
not. It's not Doctor. No, it's not Doctor. Sorry about that. No, I was trying to open this pack of Ritz biscuits, man. What is with the packaging here? My days.
Show me.
Anyway.
Show me.
What? I mean, it's free advertising. I don't want to.
Ritz is not really like a biscuit. That's not doesn't count.
I used to
It's
think
not
only.
sweet.
I used to think only old people like Ritz, but I don't know what's going on. Maybe
I
I'm
think
getting
only
old.
old people do like Ritz.
Yeah.
That's you. You're an old person. But hold up. I was gonna say something. You think like when he goes on to like write a form, like he's filling out his form for his like passport or something, he writes like Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. and then Pitbull
Worldwide.
International.
Yeah.
Mr. Worldwide. And he's like, no, maybe I'll be a professor. I remember back in the day, like when I worked in a place, and we used to have lots of posh people coming in. So like on the forms that you sell, like you sell something and they go, right, give us your name. It had Mr., Miss, Mrs., Doctor, Professor,
Yeah.
HRH,
Oh yeah.
right? Duchy, Duchess, Viscount. What's the other thing? Prince, Princess.
Yeah.
I think Prince, Princess comes under HRH. Count. Dracula. I don't know. All these other ones.
Yeah.
Wow, there's lots of these fancy titles that people come up with. And actually, anybody could just walk up and go, "Yeah, I'm Viscount Wasim the Third."
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
It's not as if they go, "All right, give us some proof."
What? Don't you? Yeah. No one's gonna say, yeah. Can I see your passport or proof or ID?
If I just start calling myself Professor,
Yeah.
is anybody gonna know? Is anybody gonna know?
But then, no. Well. Yeah, I mean the question will be asked, isn't it? Like shortly, like what are you professor of?
Just being awesome. We need the professor. Actually, how does it count? How does it work? Like, do you come like first you're a bachelor, barely, and then you're a master,
yeah,
and then you're a doctor. I can hear you crunching your way right really loud. Then you're a professor. Is that right? Is there anything above professor? What's higher, professor or doctor?
HRH? I don't know. I don't know. Higher than a doctor?
Right.
I don't think there's anything. Isn't professor higher than doctor?
Yeah, I think so. But I'm not 100% sure. Two things in my head now. First of all, do you know who Andrew Huberman is?
Famous
right,
podcaster.
So Andrew Huberman, he normally says, "I'm a professor, so I profess. I'm not a doctor." Right.
Right.
But I'm always like, what does that actually mean?
Yeah.
Does that mean that he could say things, but he can't? So does that doctor mean that doctor's higher?
You got me there, man. I haven't even thought about this stuff. Yeah.
You should know this. You're way more educated than me.
Am I? Where did that come from? I did one extra year at uni.
Exactly.
Bloody hell, that makes me
way more educated.
I only did an extra year because I wasn't ready for the world. That was my justification.
No. And the second thing, I finished that, and then I'll tell you what the second thing was.
No, I just remember like growing up, I didn't even know my dad's education background or anything. It's like someone sent a letter to him, and then it had his name, obviously I
Did it say
recognize his name.
HRH?
Right, it had his name, and I recognize his name. And then it said BSc blah blah blah, like BSc. I forgot what the rest of it
Yeah.
was. I was like, he's got a degree. My dad's got a degree. I was just get that quiet,
It's
man.
like, do we
Wow.
know you? What was it
Yeah.
in?
It's so bad. I don't even know. I don't even know.
Probably engineering. Everybody's got engineering.
Something like that. Yeah, it was a BSc. I don't remember. I don't think it was a subject. It just said BSc. That was it.
I love
BSc
it if
on.
it was like,
Oh no. It was
I love it if
BSc
it was something
on.
like atomic physics.
No,
What?
BSc on. I know when he came to UK. Okay, I'm not in UK, but you know when he agriculture, he did like a thing in
Oh, okay.
agriculture, right? Because he was gonna. Long story, but he wanted to have a farm in Bangladesh. It didn't work
Oh,
out,
that's
but
cool.
yeah. But yeah, that was just a side track about that. And just lastly, like I mean, we've got degrees. Yeah, a lot of people got degrees. Actually, I've got a master's, right? But
Yeah.
I don't. When I sign my name off,
Master.
I don't,
You should put MS, MEng. Ooh.
I don't put like. And I think unless you're a doctor or professor, if you just got like a normal degree and you
Yeah, why
put
would you
you're
write
like,
BSc?
why would you write BSc after? I'm like, all right, and
Like,
wow. Okay.
if you just did A level, you write after A levels.
Yeah, BTech honors.
We pick up GCSEs. A to C, pre. Yeah, it depends. Like, at what level do you start? Kind of. I think back in the day, it was a real thing, like having a degree
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like when
before the 90s.
no, 100, we had a cousin, right, in the 90s. He was famous in our family because he had a degree. That
Whoa.
was his claim to fame. Like, because in the 90s, there were barely any Bengalis with degrees, man. It wasn't even a thing.
Whoa.
But he was famous for having a degree. But
Mm,
and then I think Labour came into power, and then every Tom, Dick, and Abdul got a degree now.
yeah.
No
So
disrespect.
my brother, so the eldest brother didn't, but the second brother did, right? And literally in our family, he was like the first person, I think, to have
Yeah.
he went to university, he got a degree, he got a master's, then he did a MBA for some reason.
Yeah.
But he's like the first person
Yeah.
to like have any
And
kind
and
of
and it
degree.
was definitely harder back then to get a
Yeah, I
degree.
think so.
Like 90s and 80s and before that, if you got a degree in UK, you did well, man. You actually did
Actually, there
well.
was probably less places to get a degree from. So it
Yeah,
wasn't just
yeah.
about the
No.
fact that it was about getting into a degree was actually a
Yeah,
thing. It wasn't just
yeah.
like anybody could get a degree now. It doesn't matter what A levels you get
No,
or what.
and there's so many subjects now, but yeah, back
Yeah,
then there was like proper subjects. But yeah.
yeah. Just going back to Mr. International.
You
It's
haven't
best
let
that
that go. Still not letting that
yeah,
go.
because it's best that you don't Google Mr. International
Oh,
because
okay.
it says Mr. International is a men's swim competition.
Oh man. Yeah, don't
So you
Google
get a
that.
bunch of
Mhm.
lads with their abs out, which is not what you want to see on a Friday afternoon.
No.
Apparently, the winner at the moment is someone called Kirk Bondad. He's from the Philippines.
Mm.
Second one is Lebanese, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one is Sun Ming Chong.
Is this
Sun
you?
Ho Choi.
Is this you appealing to your international audience? 'Cause,
Yeah.
just-
See all these international people from Philippines, Lebanon, and South Korea and Nigeria.
mhm.
Well, the Nigerian guy's name is Bethel, which I'm sure is a cow's name. Bethel the cow. That's definitely a
I've
cow's name.
not met many cows. Maybe in your line of work, I don't know.
Yeah. Consulting, there's lots of cows. Yeah, right. So the topic we were going to talk about today is one which is in the news at the moment and close to our hearts. For our sins, Tottenham Hotspur have just sacked Thomas the Frank Engine. And it's like once every 18 months kind of event, or less, as a Spurs fan.
It's just fed up, yeah.
But I've got to be honest,
Mm.
I think it's the right thing to do. For once.
Yeah. I don't think you're I don't think any fan would say it wasn't.
Yeah.
I think that
It wasn't working. If
I
anything,
don't
they
think
took too long for once. If Daniel
because
Levy
like
was around, he would have
in
sacked him in
it took too
September.
long, and just on that, in the past, it's always been kind of there's been two sides, like
Yeah.
Ange, there was two sides,
Yeah.
and all the managers before that two sides. I think this one there was just no two sides.
Conte, even Mourinho, I suppose you could say, oh well, actually
Yeah,
goes into the final of that the Carabao Cup, and you
yeah.
can
I want
say,
him
oh
to
yeah,
stay.
yeah.
Yeah, I
I
want
wanted
him
him
to
to
stay.
say, yeah. Actually, I like Mourinho. Yeah. So I think he's gone. So the question is, let's start from
Yeah,
the beginning.
yeah.
Why did you start supporting
Oh,
Spurs?
I thought you go in there. Um, my one was like I remember watching football as a kid, and back then, this was like before the Prem. It used to be on TV. Like
Oh
Division
yeah.
One. Do you remember? It used to like be right on a
Yeah.
Saturday. It would just be football, and I used to watch it and stuff like that. And I never really supported. Actually, let's go back. So I grew up where I grew up. Millwall was the local team, and like
Yeah.
Millwall players. When I was at primary school, Millwall
Did
players
you
would
go to
come.
any of their games?
Nah, I
How
wouldn't be
come?
alive. I wouldn't be alive. How come? Okay.
In the late 80s, early 90s.
Let's just say Greg Dyke is a famous Millwall supporter. So that says a lot about them. But anyway, um, no, yeah, so their players used to a few of their players used to because they were in like Division Two or something. A few of the players used to come to the primary school and just have a session, like a training session with the primary school kids. It was like
The
it
Millwall
was quite
players.
yeah, Millwall players, a
Oh
few of them,
wow.
yeah.
Were they like going
And
in for slide tackles really hard and stuff?
And so the local everyone in the area who'd be like Millwall fans, and it's like if you're not a Millwall fan, like what's wrong with you? It was quite
Mm.
a everyone in the area, and obviously growing up it was mostly working class whites, and they were all Millwall fans. Um, so but technically I was a Millwall fan because I just went along with the crowd, but then. Anyway, after that, I think what it was for me is like Gaza, Lineker back then. I think
Mm.
90, 91 when we won the FA Cup. Um, and I think I just decided then I
Yeah.
want that's my team. And then everything went downhill after that.
So
But
it's your
yes,
fault, really. Because literally you started supporting them and everything went downhill.
um, yeah. And used to play exciting football, and then
Yeah.
I used to look forward to watching them. And they had they had a lot of flair about them and stuff
They
like that.
had Gaza Lineker, they
Yeah.
had Walsh.
Yeah.
Was it
Oh,
Walsh?
what's
Waddle.
that
They
guy?
had Waddle.
Waddle, that's the guy.
They
Yeah,
had
yeah, yeah.
Waddle. Their
Um,
nine
mm,
famously
mm,
it was
mm.
very cool and had a cool name.
Um,
Was name Muslim?
yeah.
Where's he from?
That I can't. Tunisia. I want to say Tunisia, but I could be wrong. I have to Google it.
I mean, I've got Google literally right in front of me, so
Yeah. Same.
Spurs 9. Like, is it the same as our friend
It will
Naeem?
come up. It will come up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Naeem is spelled okay. It's spelled funny.
Mm,
Oh wow, Naeem's proper name, which no one seems to know, was
yeah.
Muhammad Ali Amr
Okay.
Naeem.
Yeah.
Well, who knew that? I did not know that. Where's he from? He's born in Spain. Where is he? Where is family from?
Go on.
Zaragoza. He's a practicing Muslim, um, and the only player of his faith to appear in the inaugural Premier League season. Eldest of three children, Yusuf, etc. Still doesn't know where he's from, where his parents are from. I assume he's probably like
It doesn't say,
Moroccan.
does it?
That's weird.
It doesn't say his nationality, does it?
No. Well, his
Da,
nationality is
da,
obviously
da.
Spanish, but where his parents are from.
Oh, okay.
Do you get me? It's like if you played for England, which I know you're very close to, if you
That's weird. There's nothing about his origin.
uh,
Um, right.
it says here Spanish football. That's useful. Well done. Oh, he says Moroccan descent.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Spanish
interesting.
Moroccan. I just asked Yeah, Google AI. Yeah, but he was born in Spain, in Spanish basically.
He's born in '66, so he's what? He's
What,
like
50?
60 now. Yeah, 66 is no 60 almost.
59, yeah, 59.
59 maths.
Hmm.
Boom.
No, I just saw Wikipedia. That was 59.
Right. So then what happened after you
Um,
started sporting when it all went wrong?
oh no, just carried on sport. I remember through the 90s, I used to follow them, and like that's when I really got into football.
Mm.
And yeah, and then the 90s, oh God, I don't remember the 90s much. I remember, and then back then, yeah, I remember getting all the stick at school, throughout the school life, and then everyone just
Yeah.
got bored of taking the mick because, they used to lose pretty much, and they weren't a big team, and it was fine. I was fine with that, because Man U were massive, and like,
Yeah, in
and then
late 90s, early
yeah.
2000s.
And then,
Yeah.
yeah, Man U just dominated. Arsenal were nothing special. Chelsea were nothing special back then,
Yeah.
if I can remember. Well, our thing was FA Cups. I remember getting really excited about FA Cup matches. FA
Yeah.
Cup was a big thing.
Actually,
And
after
then,
we won that 91 FA Cup, we had won the most FA Cups. We
yeah,
had the record for it.
and then,
Which was the last time we won it, and it's still 8.
yeah. And Klinsmann coming in, that was a
That
really
was massive.
Ozzy
Yeah, that was so
Ardiles. I
cool.
remember that's my memories. Ozzy Ardiles. That we had that
Manager.
five-man attacking team that
He was
didn't
like,
work.
just put everybody on top. All go top.
It's like
Play
if
up
they
top.
score three, we'll score four. Like what kind of crazy mentality? That was a
Yeah,
crazy time, and
that was.
but it was fun. When I think back now, it was fun time. It was fun to watch, and the expectation was low. Like we weren't
Yeah.
gonna do anything in the league. It was just kind of just to stay in the league, and it was
But
more
I think the
cups.
issue
I remember.
was there was like, um, after Venables left,
Mm-mm.
they had pretty much 10 years of just the worst managers ever. Right? I can't think of a
So
single good manager until Hoddle was not bad, actually. Hoddle was okay.
they had.
He
I
just.
remember. Yeah, Hoddle. Jerry Francis.
Jerry
I do remember.
Francis. Do you know if I ever meet Alan Sugar
Yeah.
and I want to say to him, listen, what the hell do you know about hiring people? You got a show. What's that show called that Alan Sugar does?
Apprentice. Yeah.
Apprentice. You got a whole show about hiring people. You don't know jack about hiring people because you hired Ozzy Ardiles, Jerry Francis.
Yeah.
What's his name? David Pleat about 3 times.
Oh yeah, I remember that David Fleet. Yeah, I'm just
What's
trying
that?
to
There
get
was
the
one
list
other
of.
woeful. What's that guy
I'm trying to get the
who the
list of
Swiss
managers.
guy? The Swiss guy who arrived on the tube
Oh
because he
yeah,
couldn't.
Christian Gross. Was it
Christian
Christian
flipping
Gross?
Gross.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah. So some of these I don't remember. Like Ozzy Ardiles, I remember.
Yeah, I remember him.
93. Steve
Was he
Perryman, I
after
don't.
Venables? Was he after Venables?
No, we had Doug Livermore, Ray Clements. When did we have Venables was 87. That was a bit before. I don't
87 to
really.
90. Well, he won the FA Cup.
91,
Venables.
91,
Yeah,
87 to
yeah, yeah, yeah.
91. That was just when I started watching, so I don't know anything before that. But Steve Perryman, I don't remember at all. I think it was
No, I
short.
don't remember him.
Jerry Francis, Chris Hughton. We had Chris Hughton. He must have been like a temporary thing. And
Yeah,
then we had Christian Gross. That was terrible. And then
yeah.
David Bleat, George Graham. That was a controversial
Oh,
one, but
yeah.
he won
He did
something.
won a
And then,
League Cup. Yeah, so he redeemed himself
then we had David Pleat. Then we
again.
had Glenn Hoddle. Then we had
Mm,
David Pleat. Then we had Jack Santini for about 3 or 4 months.
10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes. He seems so grumpy. I pretty much remember that. He just seems in a really bad mood all the
I
time.
remember as well, like, he's an example where when he came in, I don't think we let in any goals. I think it was like 2-0 and stuff.
Yeah.
But like Spurs fans don't like that. They
No,
just there's always this thing like we want to see attacking football, blah blah blah. And anytime a manager comes and does dead football, that's like that's it, you know. Um, Then we had Martin Yole for 3 years, 2004,
yeah.
2007. Those are good times. But
Yeah,
still,
Martin Yole was
and
brilliant.
he,
We
and he
went to
had.
see Martin Yole. When Martin Yole played, we went to see a
Oh
few
yeah, yeah,
games.
yeah, yeah. We went to see that time. We had really good
Um,
players. Berbatov came, I think, during that
Berbatov,
time.
Modric,
Modric, all of that
uh,
lot.
Van der Vaart.
Oh.
And Van der Vaart was after Martin Yole, but in my mind, it's all around the same time. I
But
think Van der
what?
Vaart was in that Harry Redknapp team.
But what? Like what? like I'm thinking about now, what like I want you to think about when you think of these managers in that time is like the ambition, the expectation.
Yeah,
It was never about winning the league or doing anything amazing. I don't
no,
remember. It wasn't even a thing about winning the league. Yet
but it
when you
should have been.
think it should have been, when you think of those players, you think it
Do you know
should have
what?
been.
Harry Redknapp's team should have won the
So
league.
yeah,
Let's
so
just look at
then
Harry Redknapp's Tottenham team. Apart
yeah,
from obviously the band, which was
what
Nico
band?
Cranchar and
Oh, that.
Jermaine Defoe and
Yeah.
Crouchy.
Did you see Crouch's tweet the
Yeah.
other day?
How
Um,
old is he? Harry Redknapp's too late, too old, I think, for takeovering as an interim manager. I
yeah,
think.
yeah, and I think what it seems like now I've noticed is like managers, the type of manager is different now. Like people who are a bit mouthy, who have their own opinion,
Yeah,
I think that those days are gone when it comes to managers. So like Tim Sherwood the other day, I don't know if you saw that clip. He wants to, if he gets
he was
asked,
like, "Yeah, I'll do it.
he
I'll
would
do it."
he'd do
So,
it. But no way, I don't think he would be allowed to do it because he's just
no,
got too much of an opinion. And I think those managers, they're rare now. And they wouldn't be allowed to do it.
I'll check out this team. Right, okay, some
Hmm.
really decent players here. Aurelio Gomez, I can't say his
Oh
name.
yeah, he was a bit mad.
Gomez.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was all right. He was not terrible. Alan
yeah.
Hutton as a right back, he wasn't that great.
That's a
Vedran
Scottish.
Luca, who was all right.
Uh-huh.
I think he played, I want to say on the left.
I mean, they're all right, innit? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jonathan Woodgate, who was very good. Uh, actually, Vedran Luca must have played in the middle.
Woodgate had
Benoit Asokute.
Woodgate before he
Woodgate
had
was genuinely
injuries.
good.
Otherwise, he would have.
He was
Oh,
genuinely a really good
he was
player.
actually a really good player.
David Bentley, who could have been a very good player. One of the all-time great players the world has ever seen in Luka Modric,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is he
and he
still
was very
playing?
good at Tottenham.
Is he still playing?
I
I
think
think
I think he's gone to Croatia or somewhere
that's
now.
mad. Yeah,
Um, and then Jermaine Genius, who was not bad. Tom
yeah,
Huddleston, not bad.
yeah,
Gareth Bale, one
yeah,
of the
yeah,
all-time great players ever.
yeah.
Roman Pavlyuchenko. That team should have
Yeah,
come top four regularly, and I don't
yeah.
think they did. I don't think they did even
But
once.
they went to Champions League, right? From
Did
what I
they?
remember. Did they? I'm asking you. Didn't
I remember that.
Harry Redknapp played in Champions League? Um,
Maybe he did. Yeah, maybe he did.
Let me
I think he
just try and
did.
find it. Yeah, because remember Bale scored.
Yeah.
That's
Although
when he
did Bale
came.
score for Andres Villas-Boas was after him, right?
After Redknapp. Who was
I think so.
okay? After Redknapp was you're right. Yeah, AVB was after Redknapp. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then after AVB, it was Sherwood
Sherwood and then Poch.
and then
Mm,
Poch.
yeah, we know that. Yeah.
Mm.
So I don't know. Again, like if you and then when you think back, like Redknapp got the sack because I think we were like fifth or sixth or something. We didn't challenge for.
I think the biggest issue that Harry Redknapp was the England job came up and his head turned. He was like, "Yeah, I want that. I want that job."
You
And
think
he
so?
was
And
too
that was it.
stupid. Yeah,
Yeah,
and he said some stupid stuff like, "Oh yeah, I'd go for that job."
yeah,
And
yeah,
Daniel
yeah,
Levy just got really annoyed with that. He was like, "Why are you doing that? You're working for us. Why are you going around talking about other people's jobs or jobs going elsewhere?"
yeah,
And
yeah,
that
yeah,
is the main reason I think he got sacked.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and I think he shouldn't have done that because he was doing okay. It was a bit simple. He was a bit going, let's run around a bit.
No, but when you, yeah, but when you think like where we are now and where we were back then, like we were regular top six, top five.
Yeah,
Would have been. It was just such a shock when he got the sack. There seemed
it
like
was
no
a shock.
reason.
Yeah,
With no
yeah,
reason whatsoever. It was just so random. And he didn't get the England job either. That would have it would have been good to see him as an
yeah.
England
I
manager.
think
Yeah,
he would have been a good England manager. I think they should have given him that just because he got sacked at Tottenham. They should have said, "Yeah, go on then, mate.
yeah, yeah.
You have a go as well." I think that is the reason he got sacked. So I think the people they
Well,
shouldn't have sacked was
mm-mm,
probably Harry. They shouldn't have sacked him,
mm-hmm,
despite his running his mouth.
mm-hmm.
Poch, they shouldn't have sacked Poch.
Well, I don't know. You say that, but like the results were terrible. Like it was.
In that last season.
that last season, I know we got Champions League final, but apart from that, it was terrible. The league was
Do you know
terrible.
why? But they
And
didn't sign anyone. They didn't back him,
right,
Ollie.
this is where things just. I think this is where
Yeah.
things started messing up. That season when Leicester won it, we were so close to winning it, right?
Mm.
And it needed a bit
What was
of
that? 16, 17? 16, 17?
2016, yeah. It needed a
Yeah.
bit of investment, and we could have easily won it that season. But it needed the board to like throw some money at it, thinking this is our best chance, all right? We can actually win this.
Yeah.
Um, and they didn't buy anyone. And I think that was a massive um opportunity missed that they could have won the league. Okay, we weren't that far behind Leicester at all.
No.
And I
I think it's
remember
15, 16. I'm trying to remember.
it was 2016 league, sorry,
Yeah.
2016
It
season,
was
yeah.
2015 season that was went into
And
14.
then
15, 16, yeah.
I think like I'll go back to that period. That was the start of I think not the downturn, but that was the start because what happened in the other teams? Liverpool were rubbish. That's when Poch okay, yeah, Liverpool were rubbish back then, right? Because I think
Yeah.
back to that time because I think what's his name? What's Liverpool's man? Oh, Klopp. So I think Liverpool
Klopp,
got
yeah.
Klopp that season.
Yeah.
Liverpool were rubbish. I think we beat Liverpool like 4-1 that season or the season after that. I need to get my years right, but around that time. So since
Yeah.
then, look how far Liverpool have come, and we were
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
them. We were better
Yeah.
than them when Klopp joined. Um, we were regularly going above Arsenal in the league,
Yeah.
and so on. But at that point, don't you think like you could have?
They didn't they didn't invest. They didn't invest. Yeah.
No one was talking about Spurs winning the league. Not even
No.
the board. Not even the board was talking about it when that was the moment you could think, hang on, we can actually win something. And you think
Those
back,
two seasons, there was
yeah,
two seasons there. There was that season, that 15, 16 one, and the one after we came second. So we
hmm
came third and then we came second.
yeah, yeah,
And at that point, they just didn't invest anything. They didn't go,
hmm
right. I think there was players like what's that guy's name? The Argentinian Dybala,
Dybala,
Dybala. People like
Dybala,
him.
yeah,
There
yeah,
was like so many people that were like, oh yeah, we could get them, we could get them. The
yeah,
issue is
yeah.
they just were not ambitious enough to go, right, we're actually gonna spend that money.
And that's the
Because
thing,
that's
and
the
that's the
issue.
difference. That's the difference. And you think, Arsenal have always been like, we want to win the league, and they've built on that, and they got close to it, and this season they might do it.
Oh, they'll probably
Um,
bottle it again, hopefully. But
and but I'd rather be in their position than where we are now,
yeah.
you know.
So check
And
this out. On that
yeah,
15-16 season,
mm,
Tottenham won 19 games. They
yeah,
scored 69 goals
hmm
and let in 35. 35 was the best defense of that season.
mm, 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 mm.
And normally, when you get the best defense in the season, you win the league.
Yeah,
Only
yeah,
Man City scored more goals than only by 2.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So we'd scored 69 goals in that season.
What
That is
season is that?
mad.
What season is that?
15, 16. That's
That's
the season that Leicester won.
and what place did we finish? Third or second?
Third. Third.
And Arsenal second, aren't they?
Arsenal second by 1 point.
Yeah, because they're second. We were second most of the season.
Most of the season. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
remember, all we had to do was beat Newcastle, who were relegated,
Yeah.
and they beat us 5-1, and that's
Yeah.
such a Spurs thing to do.
But
Such a
then,
Spurs
you know
thing
what
to
it
do.
was? I knew what happened there because it was like, we can't win it now. We're nowhere near going to win it. Let's leave it. Forget it. We don't care. And it was not caring. They didn't come second, which is really annoying. So in the following season, 16, 17,
Mm.
we lost it by 6 points behind. No, I can't count. 7 points behind
Mhm.
Chelsea.
Yeah, yeah,
I think that was when Conte was there, I think.
yeah. Conte did a really good job while he was there. Yeah,
And we scored 86 goals, which was the most. In that season, we only let in 26 goals all season.
it's mad, isn't it? It's just crazy where how
That's
again
absolutely crazy.
that
And what
was
did they
the
do? The
moment.
next season, they sold
Mm.
Kyle Walker.
Yeah,
I think it was next
yeah,
season that they sold
yeah,
Kyle Walker.
yeah.
And they bought in Trippier, he was okay, but still, Kyle Walker is like head and shoulders above Trippier.
Well, we'll see what after when he left, what he did.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
you can see
exactly.
what
He
he
won
did
literally
there.
everything.
Yeah,
He literally won everything.
yeah.
And that's what they've continuously done. They're just like, yeah, we'll sell, no problem. And they won't buy in the next level. Like,
And the thing is like Levy would always, in his interviews, he'd say how well the club is run, the business side.
yeah,
Get this right. Who supports a football club because of their business? Who supports a
Yeah.
club? Nothing. Oh, the balance sheet looks amazing. I'm gonna support. Did I support Spurs back then? Because I looked at their balance sheet as a 10-year-old kid. Oh,
Oh, look
do you
at
know what I
that.
mean? They seem to think, oh, like fans are. No one, fans don't care about that. They want to see the football, and it's just like, oh, look at this. We've got a racetrack under the ground in the stadium. We've got Beyonce
Oh
coming
no,
in, and
oh
we've got
no,
all of this, right?
Beyonce. We got
And I'm just like,
Beyonce.
fans don't care.
No.
But the other thing, though, the other side of it I want to see is like basically Spurs is a cash cow, right? If you
Yeah.
notice, every year, every season, packed stadium. There's a waiting list,
Yeah.
packed stadium, right? If you're a businessman, you'd think, you know what, this is like guaranteed income, right?
Guaranteed income. Why would you not? Yeah.
These
Yeah.
idiots turn up every week, no matter what like
Yeah.
kind of shit show we have, okay? And I think like compared to another business,
Hold up.
if
What? Sorry, kids.
sorry.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Um, what other business, any other business, you'd say, all
Yeah.
right, I'm not happy with you. I'm not gonna come to this shop again. I'm not gonna, pay
Yeah.
you money
It's the
again.
worst customer service ever.
It's
It's one of the
yeah,
most expensive like
yeah,
products.
yeah. So I
And what
feel
do you get? A nice stadium, which is
I,
not really what you're there for.
I feel sorry for those fans who travel, who pay the money for the ticket, and it's one of the most expensive tickets, and they just get like nothing. What was the stat of how many times they won at home in 2025? It's like what was it, like 4 or 5 or something
Yeah.
like that. So it's like um so the point I'm making is like the owners just see it like this is a cash cow, isn't it? That's basically it,
Do you
and
know what
it's
they need
sad.
to do more than anything else? They need to sack a lot of that medical team because I don't know what they're doing.
Um, the injuries are stupid. Like Odebear the
Last
other
two
day.
seasons, right? Last two
Odebear, yeah,
seasons. Yeah.
yeah,
I think
he's
they've
gone.
had by far the most injuries.
And do you know what's mad? It's like they get injured and they're gone for the season. It's not like
Yeah.
2 weeks. It's not like it's just they're gone for the season. That's fine.
Yeah. It's like Solanke. Like, at the beginning of the season, he said, "Oh yeah, Solanke will be back in a couple of weeks."
Yeah, yeah.
He didn't get back till January. That's
And what?
August, September,
Not
October,
yeah.
November, December, January.
Not only that, while he was at Bournemouth, he was never injured.
He was
Like
never
he
injured
was
once.
consistently there at Bournemouth. This is Kulusevski. What is going on there? That's
He's been
mad.
for a year. He's not been there.
Um, s-
Madison,
that's
like,
mad.
just about comes back after 3 or 4 months,
I know.
and then goes out for a whole year.
Yeah, that
So
is
think about it this way. Okay, let's start from the
unrealistic.
top. You've got Madison, Kulusevski,
Yeah,
Kudus,
let's get the injury list.
uh, Berival. What's his name? The Ukrainian one.
Wait, I'll just get the list. Who's the
Not
Ukraine? You got
Ukrainian.
Ukraine.
Sorry. Uruguayan.
Oh, so yeah. Uruguayan.
Just tell me.
Uruguayan. Oh, Bentancourt.
Bentanko,
Yeah, Porro,
Odebed, Porro,
Richarlison,
Richarlison, Odogi,
Danso, Udogi,
Denso, Spence.
Jed Spence. Yeah. What's it called? Odebear recently. Yeah. Romero suspended for however long. That's mad. That is crazy. Um,
Who's
and then,
not? I mean, they barely got 11 players.
and even then, in January, who did you buy? I don't even know.
Oh, they bought Conor Gallagher,
Oh
who
yes,
I'm okay
brilliant.
with. I quite like Conor Gallagher.
Yeah, he's done well. He's done well. And
And
then,
some boy who is like again 18-year-old,
mhm,
um, which is kind of again fine, but
mhm.
you can't like build a team on just buying kids
Just
all the time. It
it's
doesn't
a
work.
lack of ambition. Like I don't know if you. I'm in the middle of listening to that Ange podcast.
Yeah, I haven't started listening yet.
But he says, how they're just afraid of taking a risk, basically. And
Yeah,
that's it.
there is some of that, but Ange tries to cover this. His
Mhm.
tactics did not work in the Premier League, and he kind of goes on about kind of lots of other things. The bottom line is he didn't know what he was doing tactically. He was inept
Do you know
tactically.
what though? That first season when we finished fifth with him, that was an amazing
No, the
team.
first 10 games were amazing. After that, he just
Yeah,
flopped because
he
people
did
went,
flop.
"Oh, we know we know what
I
to
know.
do against you."
Yeah,
And he needs to be
that's true.
cleverer than that.
That
It's
was
just like
frustrating.
I do think he's a really good man manager because the difference is, do you know when he got sacked? Like
Yeah.
every single player came out with
Yeah,
a Insta post going, "Oh,
yeah.
we'll miss you, boss," and had a really good
Yes.
relationship.
Yeah.
Thomas
Yeah.
Tuchel, Thomas Tuchel, Thomas Frank.
Yeah.
I think it was Pedro Porro,
Yeah.
maybe Bissouma, or
Mhm.
maybe one other person came out and went, "Yeah, see you later, mate." And it's obviously he didn't have any relationship with any of the players,
Yeah,
which you
yeah.
really, really need,
Yeah.
because without that, these players won't play with you, play for you,
Yeah.
and you'll end up getting sacked, which is exactly what happened.
And I know he made a calculated decision, and when he realized mathematically we're not going down, he just went, all right, forget the league. And like we lost every single league match,
Mm.
up till the end of the season because he focused everything on and it was on the Europa, and he saw something. The Europa League, the teams, any Premier League team is in it should win it, right? Because if you look at the teams in the Europa League, they're not
Yeah.
Premier League standard.
No.
So who's in it this year? Is it Villa? I think Villa are in it
Yeah, I
this year.
think Villa are in it, yeah.
They should. If they don't win it, they're rubbish. Like any Premier League team should
So
win it.
you should, you're right with that, because like even the Frankfurts of the world, I mean, those teams that were in that competition last year and are in Champions League this year, rubbish.
They're not doing nothing. Bodo Glimt, how are they doing in the Champions League anyway?
Exactly. Although they've done all right. I think
they beat Man City.
They beat City. So.
City are funny like that. But yeah, it's just I think so he gambled. He took a big gamble and it paid off and it worked. And that's why we finished 17th, because he basically chucked through the towel.
I think that's why we won the Europa Cup. I don't think that's why we finished 17th. I don't think he did anything different. We were crap before we got into the final stages of the Europa League, and he didn't do anything different. That's my issue with him. It's all a narrative for him. It's like we were doing crap before. You did have that massive issue with injuries. I'll give you that, and you had no defense.
And some of it was. Go on, you go.
And when those players came back, we didn't improve. It's not as if Romero and Van der Ven came back in, I think, January, February. Nothing changed.
And like, I don't watch every match. I try to, but there's key moments like in a season where you think, okay, and then that's it. That was the moment. And for me, we were playing Liverpool, and then they were 2-0 up, right? This is when Andrew's manager, right?
Yeah.
They were 2-0 up. It was at 43 minutes we scored.
Yeah.
So anyone with any sense, I'm no football expert. Okay. Anyone with any sense, you just got a goal back.
Yeah.
Now chill. There's 2 minutes till half time.
Yeah.
Chill.
Get to half time.
What did they do? They go gung ho like crazy, trying to get another goal, and then Liverpool just like easily score another one. 3-1. Game's done. Finished. And I just thought, like, even if you're a player, don't you like not listen to the manager? Like, seriously, don't you think, okay, we need to hold this?
Yeah, just sit.
And I just thought, if you're doing that, you're finished, man. There's nothing. Nothing can save you there. And I just thought,
that's what I think. It just doesn't understand how to be tactical or how to manage a game at all. Like, this guy is just. He's all about the vibes.
No plan B.
No plan
the only time he did plan B was the final, where he went played defensive, to hold the league. Like that was it. And then just think, okay.
So we watched that game together. That game was fun to watch together because it was you and me and about 15, 16 Man United supporters.
Yeah.
And a bunch of guys in this place, and every time Man United got like a throw in or something, it was like, well done. I was like, it's been a bad season if you have to clap a login. Clap throw in.
Throwing,
That was funny.
And I think, the key moments, I think this season it was the Chelsea match and then the Arsenal match. Like in a London derby, come on, even when we were rubbish back in the 90s, I remember.
Yeah, we were winning those occasionally, or at least fighting really hard.
They would
the 4-3s or the 4-4s.
Rubbish. Arsenal were like 10 times better, but they would still put up a fight. I remember
you get the Henry and the Ljungberg and the Vieiras and all these, but they still put up a fight.
And then we'd lose, but you'd come out feeling happy, thinking, all right,
they put up a fight.
They put up a fight, and then Anyway, and then this season that was shocking. I didn't see the Chelsea one. I read about it, but the Arsenal one I watched, I was just like, what is this? Are you like crazy?
Mm.
Like this? And then someone in a tweet said it's horseshoe football, because all they were doing is like passing round
Yeah.
this horseshoe football, and that describes it perfectly. That's all they did.
So I think since Poch left,
Hmm.
the only manager I've seen them really play. So for me, like when a good manager is managing, you
Hmm.
can tell because the team passes in a different way,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
The
yeah,
team loses less possession by doing
yeah,
stupid passes.
yeah,
So when
yeah,
Conte was managing them, you could watch it and go, right, these people have been
yeah,
managed
yeah, yeah,
properly. They've been
yeah,
taught how pass it here, don't try
yeah.
and pass it up there because you're going to lose the ball,
Hmm. Hmm.
right? And they
Hmm.
will be able to just pass it one to one, one to one, one to one, and it move up the pitch
Yeah,
really
yeah,
nicely.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Conte was able to do that. None of the other managers, not Ange for that first 10 games
Mm,
maybe,
mm,
but
mm,
none of the other managers, not
mm. Yeah.
Frank, not Ange since then,
Hmm.
not whoever else was. What was that beardy guy, Molina?
Nuno, yeah,
Nuno, not
yeah,
Nuno, obviously.
yeah,
Even
yeah,
Mourinho. Mourinho was more about the just like
yeah.
let's do whatever we can. And actually, Mourinho. One thing Mourinho did well is he made the Harry Kane Son
Hmm.
partnership work better than anyone. He turned that into
Yeah,
a proper
yeah,
partnership
yeah. I
because
remember.
by that
Yeah,
time Ericsson had left.
on fire. Yeah.
Mourinho couldn't use Dele Alli. Didn't know how
Hmm.
to use him. Ruined him,
Hmm.
I think. And therefore, the only two people he had was Son and Kane.
Yeah,
So he
yeah,
went,
yeah,
you two are going to be a partnership, and here's what you're going to do. We're going to go on the counter attack.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
going to get the ball, and you're going to go over. And then we bought what's his name, that fat guy, Dombele.
Oh God, yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah. How much was he? 50 million or something.
Yeah, 50 million for being
Um,
a fat lazy tosser.
and then and the other thing is like you've got Kane in your team. Come back to Kane.
Yeah,
Like probably is the best English striker ever in terms of goals,
ever.
isn't he? He's got the most
Yeah,
goals,
just
right?
ever. Yeah, just ever. You don't
You
need to
got the
say in terms of
best
goals or anything.
English striker in your team. Surely you'd think, right, we're going to build the
Yeah,
team
this is an
around this guy.
opportunity. You've got like 150 million pound player here, right?
Yeah, yeah. Let's just
Irreplaceable.
yeah, yeah,
He loves Tottenham. He wants to
yeah,
be at Tottenham,
yeah.
right?
Let's build the
He's
team
willing to
around
stay
him.
there.
Yeah,
Let's build a
yeah,
team. Let's put another,
yeah,
400-500
yeah,
million.
yeah,
Let's buy 5 or 6 other superstar players,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and let's try and win some stuff. Nope.
Yeah, it's just so many missed opportunities there. um,
What was that player's name? They bought some really crap players. What was it? NG.
NG, yeah, oh yeah.
NG. What the hell?
These no names, yeah, unlike
Ooh,
and
like,
um
can't spell his
again,
name.
it's lack of ambition, isn't it? If if your aim, because the board's aim has always been Champions League, right? So you're gonna buy players that will just get you that far, if anything, right? If your ambition was to try and win the league, you would buy different players, and that's all it
So
is. That's all it is.
a part of the issue is that every time they did slightly extend themselves in the transfer
Mm-hmm,
market,
mm-hmm,
they got buggered. And every time that and the best players were lucky, they were lucky buys, right?
mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm,
if we go over the since like 2020,
mm-hmm,
I think the best players at Tottenham have been Gareth Bale,
mm-hmm,
Modric,
mm-hmm,
obviously Kane's son,
mm-hmm.
what's his name, Berbatov,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
right? Those are probably the five or
yeah.
six best players that we've had
Mm-hmm,
in that time,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and then maybe Ericsson,
Yeah,
maybe Van der Vaart, right?
yeah, yeah.
Of those players, none of them were superstars. Apart from Van der Vaart, none of them were superstars when they came to Tottenham,
No, no, no,
right?
they weren't. Yeah.
Berbatov, fluke. I'd
Mm-hmm.
never heard of Berbatov.
No, no, no.
Sonny,
Yeah,
fluke,
yeah,
right? We never heard of Sonny, you know what
yeah,
I
no.
mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
What's his name? Modric.
yeah.
He was people thought well of him, but
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
could have got a lot of people saying he's too skinny, he's too
mm-hmm.
thin to play in the Premier League, he's never going to do well.
Yeah, yeah,
Gareth
yeah,
Bale, complete fluke. Like, where
yeah,
did that come from?
yeah, yeah,
He was a left back, right? How
yeah,
did that become the
yeah,
world's best player? We have no idea.
yeah,
So the
yeah.
best players that we've had have been flukes.
Mm-hmm.
The players that we spent most money on have flopped.
That's true. But
Soldado, right?
Soldado, yeah.
What's his name? Before that, what was that? Sergei
That
Rebrov. Remember Sergei Rebrov?
we bought the wrong one, yeah.
We
'Cause
bought the wrong Ukrainian because
yeah,
we should have bought Shevchenko.
Shevchenko, yeah. That's it's just one disaster after
Richarlison.
another.
We
Yeah,
spent like 60 million guy, and I quite like Richarlison because he's
yeah.
got the he's more
But
vibes though. It's not the actual quality of play.
they're okay, innit? It's okay. It's not like
He's
oh my
okay.
God. It's just that's all it is. It's okay, but um, it's just been. I think the Eze thing falling through was like is an indication, and I think represents Spurs in a nutshell.
Typical. Yeah,
Okay,
faff about.
where he was on his way. I
Yeah,
remember listening to reports. Everyone like it was done. Deal was done. He's on his way.
yeah.
And then out of nowhere, Arsenal just took it, and it's just like, okay, you lot are just you're clueless. You're clueless,
So I know
and they don't know.
someone who was his teacher in school,
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
and they said they put to him, "Oh, would you join Tottenham?" And
Yeah.
this was like way before that.
Yeah.
He goes, "Yeah, I'd happy to. Happy to join a team like Tottenham."
Yeah.
So he didn't have a problem with that, right? He didn't have
No.
the issue
He
with
didn't. He didn't.
being the Arsenal background or anything like that, right? What happened is they dilly-dallied, messed around,
Yeah.
took too long,
Yeah.
faffed about with
Yeah.
negotiating everything
Yeah.
to the last.
Typical.
Instead of just getting on and getting things done and going, right,
Yeah.
we want this, we need it to happen, we need it to happen to win.
Yeah.
And if I'm honest, let's be honest as well,
Yeah.
Eze going to Arsenal was a massive mistake for Eze.
Yeah.
How many games has he played?
Yeah. I don't know,
Let's
but
actually have a look.
he scored a hat trick against Spurs.
And
So
he hasn't
that
done anything else,
worked out.
though.
He hasn't
Which
done
is-
anything else.
If you're scoring a hat trick against a team that finishes 15th, 16th, is not exactly a massive achievement.
Yeah. I think so. It kind of tells me that they only bought him so Spurs couldn't have him. It seemed like it was kind of like,
Yeah. I think they were trying to bolster their midfield.
I think and considering they're in 4 competitions at the moment, they need the squad players. They need the players. So that's. But yeah, he hasn't featured.
Eberici. I don't know how to spell it.
EZE, isn't it? EZE. Just
Yeah,
type in
no, I
EZE.
understood that bit. I'm not that much of a spam.
But I'm sure if you Google EZE, is the first thing that comes up.
Is it Q or something? It thinks that I'm flipping doing Pulp Fiction quotes.
That's your history, isn't it?
Anyway, yeah, Pulp Fiction quotes.
I type in EZE. Why do I keep Z? See, I'm working in a school of Americans and bloody Z now. I see Z.
Right, how many games has he actually played? Oh, don't want. No, go away.
Oh, he was subbed yesterday night in the Brentford match.
Can't see how many. No, I don't want to see that. Boy, he's played. I guess he had made 21 appearances, but mostly subs.
Mostly subs, yeah.
He's got 2 assists and 4 goals.
Yeah.
So that is pretty crap.
It's not quite. And on the headlines, and when you search for his name, the stories about him are about
pretty negative.
Negative. Things not working out. But yeah, I think.
And like one of the things I do agree with what Andrew was saying yesterday is, back when he was after that first season when they finished 5th, he wanted Semenyo, he wanted Gay, he wanted Neto, and he said one other player. And I thought that you're never going to get that.
Yeah.
No Tottenham manager is ever going to come in. That would have cost around 250 million, right? No, and actually the issue again, what Anne said was right. He goes, the issue wasn't necessarily the transfer fee. The issue was that would smash the salary ceilings.
Yeah,
so they got the stupid caps on their salary. They're really dumb. It's like, what?
Yeah.
You have to pay the going rate.
So that's one of the things we hear in it, that the salaries are capped.
Yep.
The salaries are low compared to other clubs. So that doesn't help. And like we already heard, like players want to leave. Romero said he wants to leave. I mean, okay.
I don't blame him. To be honest, I like Romero, but I don't think it'd be the end of the world because he's just.
But
he can be a liability. As much as I like him,
I think. Like we're coming up, like we've spoken a while now. Like, it's trying to find like what is wrong. Everyone always asks, what is the issue? What is wrong? And I think it comes up to the board, isn't it? It's the
Yeah.
board and how they dealt with things. And then you know the small things matter, like the fact that Romero blasted the board in, was it on Instagram or something, and he's okay to do that, and there's been no kind of
There's no
repercussions.
repercussion. Nothing happens.
That kind of tells you like they've lost the players like discipline, or
Yeah.
they've lost the they've lost the discipline of, or, or leadership, you could say.
Let's just say it this way: as much as I think there's issues with Fergie, right, at Man
mm,
United,
mm.
but could you imagine a player on Instagram, let's say
Yeah.
I don't know,
hmm
a Gary Neville coming
Yeah,
out and
yeah,
going the board of this or the board of that,
yeah. Forget that.
or the
Yeah, yeah,
fact. Imagine what Fergie would do to
yeah.
that player.
Exactly. Beckham
He
couldn't even
literally
get any.
elbow drop him from the top rope.
Yeah,
He would just smash him. There'd be no, what did
yeah.
Beckham do to get a boot in the face?
I can't remember, but I remember even when he had got a new haircut, he would get blasted. Like that's how that's how things were. But yeah, he got a boot in the face. I can't remember what it was for now. But yeah,
I think he took the mickey out of his Scottish accent. He called him red. I'm sure he didn't, but it was something pretty insignificant to get absolutely blasted.
so
So what was wrong? Sorry, go on.
no,
Continue
no.
your
They've
diagnosis.
there's something wrong up there, and then let me just let the cat out. Hold on a second.
Who let the cat out? Oh, he's carrying on, so I can still talk. Who let the cat out?
Yeah, if yeah, the board is the issue. I know that guy they made changes. That guy from Arsenal came, what's his name? Ven starts with a V. I've got his name. So there's been changes up there. Levy's gone. And someone said something interesting. In last year, beginning of the year, what do Spurs fans want the most? They want Levy out and they want a trophy. We got we got those things.
Things are worse than ever.
And it's
Do,
like
do,
they don't
you
know
know
what
one
they're
thing
doing.
though? I want to say there is an issue beyond the spending though, right?
Yeah,
Because if you think about it, in Daniel Levy's time between 2028 and the time he left, I
yeah,
think they were in 6 or 7 semi-finals or finals,
yeah,
right? Didn't win any of them, apart from the one now after
yeah,
the last one in 2025.
yeah.
So some of that is not like, remember when Pochettino, and maybe they're related, but maybe when Pochettino, we won that game against Ajax,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Pochettino was going crazy, and he's coming out and he's doing this like,
yeah,
like
yeah,
this,
yeah,
like
yeah,
we've got massive
yeah.
kahunas, right? And I was sitting there thinking, that is a problem for me because you're making
Right.
such a big deal about winning a semi-final. How are you ever going to win the final? You're coming in acting like you didn't think you were going to win this game.
Yeah.
And if
No,
your
thanks.
attitude is, I don't think we're good
Yeah,
enough to win this game,
yeah,
then you're
yeah.
definitely not going to win the next one.
Well, like, while that was my issue with Poch at the time, is like
Yeah,
we lost. I remember two FA Cup semi-finals,
yeah,
semi-finals.
yeah.
One was against Chelsea, one was against Man United, and we were better than them
We're
at the
better than
time,
them.
way
But let's
better
be
than
honest, bro.
them.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's just for the
Mm,
record,
yeah,
in that Champions League final,
we were better than Liverpool. Yeah,
we were better than
yeah,
Liverpool.
yeah. Yeah. And that's
They got
that's
lucky, and then we just didn't have the will to live. I think tactically you got it wrong. You shouldn't have started Harry Kane. We got a bit
and
unlucky, and then he just didn't have the. It's like we'd used up all our emotions on the semi-final, and therefore we didn't have any energy left. That's what it felt like
and
to me.
and it happened too many times where when it came
Mm,
to crossing over the line, and that's when at the time I wanted Poch to go because of that.
yeah,
Um,
that bothered
but
me a lot.
but look, back in hindsight is a wonderful thing. But the results weren't. I know Spurs fans have this thing like when Poch comes back, it'll be amazing. But if you think back to that time, we were losing badly.
Yeah, yeah,
In that year. So, going back to the board,
yeah.
it just looks like they don't know what they're doing. It just looks like they don't have a clue what they're doing. Like they got rid of Frank. Did they have some backup? Or
So
and
this is going to be my final question for today, right? So who takes over now? By the way, do you know who Marco Rose is? I have no idea who Marco Rose is. Never
no,
heard of
I
him.
don't. Who takes over now? I I don't mind. Even if they get Sean Dyche in, honestly, I don't care. Like,
No, it can't be that bad.
just, just,
Can't be that bad.
we cannot get relegated. Now, I kind of want them to get relegated. There's a part of me that want them to get relegated
Because they deserve it. Yeah, screw them.
because the board deserve it. The
Yeah.
board the amount of money they would lose if Spurs get relegated. Okay,
Yeah.
that would be massive. So
I
for
don't know, how
that
do the
reason,
parachute payments work? Maybe we won't lose that much.
I don't know how they work actually, but I know I'm aware of them. But
Yeah.
in long term, like they would lose out. Like the fact that they can't charge the same amount for the tickets
No,
for matches. No way.
They
So
won't get on TV anymore.
they won't get the players. Players are going to leave. They won't get the TV money. Yeah, so they would lose out a lot. So that's one thing. God forbid. But what was your question again? Oh, who do we get?
Who?
I think Poch needs to come back. I think for
Mm.
like everyone's peace of mind,
Scratch that itch.
just scratch that itch. Exactly right. Scratch that itch. Get him back. He said he's got unfinished business. He's always speaking positively about it when they always
Yeah, he does
ask him.
genuinely love Spurs, right? So that's
And USA are rubbish. They're not going to do anything in the World Cup
no.
anyway. So like, just leave that shit and just come, come back
It'd be
to
funny
Spurs.
if he left now. That would be hilarious. Because for one thing, Donald Trump would be so pissed off. He'd be so annoyed. He'd be like, "Where are you going, Pochettino?" So on Spurs Community, which is a website that I look at sometimes, they've got a poll of who the next manager should be. 67.9% want Pochettino.
Yeah.
Like the next one along is Alonso.
Okay.
Which would be absolute Xavi Alonso.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
From,
I don't know why I had that. The F1 driver in my head. I don't know why.
Fernando Alonso.
What? Oh, yeah. That, of course.
He's just going to like Pedro Porro. And then the other significant ones, the weird names, Deserby. I don't know about Deserby. What's he ever done? Where does he deserve it?
No, think of Brighton. What he did with Brighton.
Yeah,
he
but they didn't win anything. I think we need someone who's won stuff.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind a Johnny Heitinga until the end of the season.
Yeah.
And then bringing Pochettino back. Like I say, just scratch that itch, get it out of the way.
Yeah.
The other names are Robbie Keane, which I think would be interesting. But if Robbie Keane comes in, he's not coming in as an interim. He's got a perfectly good job. Wherever he is.
Yeah.
Brian Mason, hell no.
No.
Silva, no. Glasner. Actually, Glasner's not bad.
Possibly.
Ariola, just got a weird name. Don't like him. Maresca would be good. I like Maresca. Or Xavi, but I don't think he knows where Tottenham is. So. Tottenham? Where is this? Tottenham. So I don't know if he speaks like that, but
I don't know.
It's not a good impression.
Yeah, I'm at the point now. We've been in this position so many times. I'm fed up. Honestly, I'm just fed up. I say that every week, and I end up watching this rubbish on my, on my screen.
I don't do it anymore. It's too late in the evening to be watching.
And yeah, that's the other thing.
It's too late.
But and then you see moments like if you watch the Villa FA Cup match in the second half, we were amazing. Like
really?
we've had really good halves, but not full 90 minutes. Like really good halves. And it was only when they kind of thought, right, we're going to do something. Like the players suddenly switched on. Like, hang on, we're actually decent players. Let's do something. That's when they.
I think that's the biggest issue with. I don't think this team is a team that is a bottom half team. I think this team could easily come 8th, 7th, 8th, right, easily without any doubt. And I think if the likes of Madison and Kulusevski come back, they could push the top 4. I honestly think they're good enough. I mean, Solanke needs to have a proper good season and score like 20, 25 goals.
He's done
which
all
he
right
can do. I think he's a decent player, and he can do that. I think you need that, and then you also need some stability in the back line, right? You need Romero just calm the hell down. There's no need to kick anybody. There's no. I mean, he cracked me up. Remember when we really pulled Cucurella's hair? Do you remember that? If you if you have not seen that, anybody who might watch this,
Yeah.
he grabs both his hands because Cucurella's got that big like bush. He grabs both his hands and
Yeah,
does
yeah.
that,
Yeah, yeah.
and he didn't get a yellow card or anything for it.
That's happened to him. It happened to him again, Cucurella. Who was that guy? Was that Cucurella? Adama
Did you hear?
Traore. Was it Adama
Oh,
Traore?
Adama Traore, that
Yeah.
was hilarious. See, Adama Traore looked like he was just gonna squish it. Who was it against? It was against
It
Pedro,
was
not
Chelsea.
Pedro.
No, no.
Yeah,
What do
yeah,
you
it
mean?
was against
Chelsea
Chelsea,
versus who did they
West Ham,
play? Yeah,
West Ham.
West Ham. Yeah, yeah,
And Adama
yeah,
Traore just comes out like big, massive beastie muscle coming out. It's like, whoa, he's gonna squeeze him. It's like Hulk smash. Yeah, that was mad.
yeah.
That was mad. Right, what's time? Oh, well, it's 5 o'clock.
Five. Yeah. So
Right.
in conclusion, what?
In conclusion, I think we go for Johnny Heitinga to the end of the season, or
Yeah,
Harry Redknapp for a season, which would be
yeah,
fun. But we probably
yeah.
would get relegated with Harry Redknapp, I think, because he doesn't know what he's doing. He's trying to make him play 4-4-2, and his tactics. We run around a bit, lads.
They'll be
Run
like, what
around.
about? They were talking about
Terrific.
XG
Terrific.
and stuff like that. It'd be like, what's this?
XG.
What's this XG?
XG.
What was
All I know is bangs and mash, mate.
it?
Go on, go run around. Imagine
Yeah,
him trying to communicate to the likes of, I don't know, like Van der Ven or something.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But just run really fast, mate. Don't worry, just run really, really fast. Yeah,
And I just stay up. Honestly, just stay. It's so
yeah.
sad. Like that, we have
It
to
would be
look
really
down.
sad. It would be really sad to see Tottenham getting relegated. That would be rubbish. Because imagine that 63,000 or 62,000 seater stadium, state of the art,
Yeah,
best stadium in Europe or best
yeah,
stadium in the world, football
yeah.
stadium, and
Mhm,
you go there and it's all glamorous and cool and
mhm.
whatnot, and then you're having to play, I don't know, Preston North End or whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Millwall.
you got 20
Yeah,
20,000 people.
yeah.
Oh, Tottenham versus Millwall would be very, very bad. That'd be
Well,
really bad.
I might go watch them. We live really close. Oh, you've been to what's
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we
That's
live
very
really
close.
close,
Yeah.
very close. You can hear the crowd on match days.
Oh,
That's how
that close.
close it is.
Wow.
Yeah. Um. So yeah,
All right. That is another episode of Here to Be Named Yet thing.
enter name
And
here.
yeah, enter name here.
Yeah.
Don't know what it's going to be called.
Yeah.
But I put it in now, so we've got an official thing going.
Okay. Okay.
But once we have a name, then I can do a YouTube channel. We can actually put it in.
Yeah.
So I think we need to work on that name.
Can we work on a back? Can we make a custom background or something?
Yeah, of course we can. But it's like, mate, just put it in ChatGPT. It takes 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. All right.
Hmm?
I'll try that. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, but we need a
Cool.
name. You can't put like a, what are you gonna call it? I think we should just call it Bangers and Mash. Bangers and Packs. Oh, why don't call it Bangers and Packs?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Is bangers a derogatory term in the Bangladeshi community?
No.
Oh, that's right then.
I'll ask the community.
Oh, by the way, before we go, yeah, just ask all of them. I know this. I assume you've got a WhatsApp group with all
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Bangladeshis in the world on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Yeah.
कितना से हमारे भाई कोई दे रहे.
What is it?
That's the only words I know. I've
That's
known you for
yeah.
like 25 years. That's the only words I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before we go, the British National Party have got in here in Bangladesh. Is there concerns about like racism in the country?
Well,
Is Tommy Robinson involved?
I don't even know where to start. Yeah,
Is that a good thing? I'm really confused.
it's Bangladesh National Party.
Oh, that would make
right.
more
Okay.
sense.
I think they were around before.
Assume
the
they're
British
racist
National
as well,
Party.
though. Are they racist as well? Are they racist as well?
Yeah, they only want
They
Bangladesh.
want Pakis out as well.
They only want. Well, yeah, that's been since '71, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I mean, they've managed to leave. There's not many
Yeah.
in there.
There's not many of us left.
There's not
in
many
the
left in there.
in the Desh.
Inshallah, there's some stability in the country now.
But are these the
with
people
all
who
that.
recently did the coup and all that? I'm really confused.
No, so they were the opposition party to the I forgot her name, Hasina. They were the opposition party, and they were basically just kind of subdued, by the
Right.
opposition, like
Yeah.
and now because she's left, they've come out full force basically,
Right. Yeah.
and said, we're gonna fix the country up, like all these despot
Of course they do.
leaders,
Yeah.
coming in. We're gonna fix everything up, and then everyone's all excited. Yeah, we love you and whatnot.
I
And
think the Bangladeshis need to take the Pakistani model of having a very, very strong army that basically just takes over the country.
are we going into another topic?
We are
Starting the
slightly
next topic because this is
right.
a big topic now.
Think of a name. We'll come back here next week. It will be
Okay.
Ramadan, but we can still do it. It's just it will distract from the
So
hunger and the thirst.
I
It's
can't
only
do
be
this. If I do this next week, it's gonna
no,
look a bit off.
it's going to look
Actually,
dodgy. I
I'll
do
listen
have a
to it
date.
after iftar.
We do
You
have
have
a
a
date.
date?
Look,
Mashallah.
this date right had some funny stuff in it, so I didn't eat it. I'm
When I was a kid, I'll never forget. Go on. What do you want to say?
I do this funny thing. I don't go like this. I don't put date straight in my mouth.
Yeah.
I have to open it
Yes.
and look
Yes.
inside. If I see anything which I don't like, I won't eat it.
Well, I actually did when I was a kid once, and I'll never
That's
forget
what happens,
that.
right?
That's why.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
you
does
gotta look
happen.
inside.
It does.
See
You
what I
got to look
want.
inside. Yeah.
It looks
You
like
got.
these little things, like little dots, and they look like eggs. And I'm like, no, you're right.
Oh
I don't want
man.
that inside me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like my eggs scrambled. Thank you very much. All right, I'll see you later.
All right then. Cool. All right then.
Have
Bye.
a good one.
You too.
Bye bye.
Assalamu alaikum. Bye.
Thanks, Sam.